Hey, great day, everybody. We're going to take this, what I'm calling Monday moment, because I'm posting on Monday. We're going to take this time and we're going to talk about basically what's trending right now in the world of self improvement. And what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about calm, sustainable growth. You hear a lot of talk about grinding, hustling, blood, sweat, and tears, absolute proven results. But what we don't talk about is the way society's changing and the calm, sustainable growth is slowly building in the world of self improvement. Shifts towards less burnout and more balance. How many times do you see people that I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go, and they're burning out. They're running out of energy before they can complete a task, or they're not going as far as they want and they're getting stressed. They want to give up because they're just not making it happen. When the thing is, if they dial back just a little bit and refocus their attack on short, sustainable, focusable goals, in the long run, it's going to equal out to more potential, more success, and more green lights than cautions or reds. Jim Rohn, famous speaker, passed away in 2009. Had a saying that said, "When you're at work, be at work. When you're at play, be at play." And this ties into this sustainable growth. That even though we're saying it's smaller, it's more refined, it's more focused, we're kind of simplifying it, we're stacking these wins. What we're saying is when we're at work, be focused on the work. And then when we're playing, when we're having moments of fun, when we're having moments of relaxation, moments with our family, that we're being all in on those moments and we're not bringing work home, but we're not taking home to work. That way we can have that moment of calm sustainability where we're not juggling all up in the air. You want consistency over intensity. I see a lot of guys that can come into the gym and they can lift a lot more than me, let's just be honest. But then they stay for 10 minutes and then they leave. They leave, they're tired, they're grabbing their arms and everything. And they're like, oh, that's about all I do because I just go all in and I'm intense. I find a lot of joy in staying for an hour, hour and a half, and just doing just reps. Am I as jacked as these guys? No. But I'm enjoying the workout. Now, when I say that, what I mean is I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling, I don't want to say motivated or inspired, but I'm feeling driven to do that hour and a half, because I'm doing sustainable routine that's helping build growth. It's helping build that discipline, and I'm not hurting myself. Growth that feels positive and not pushed. How many times have we set New Year's resolutions? January 3rd or January 1st, December 31st. They say that between January 20th and February 20th, about 85% of people who make a New Year's resolution in between that 1 month period there give up, because we're pushing it. They're not saying what they're going to get. They're saying what they want to do or what they're hoping or what they're going to try. Be positive about the steps that you can take. For me, guys, if you know me, sweet tea has always been my Achilles heel. Recently, I've said, the added calories, the empty sugar, it's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my running, and it's not healthy for my body, period. What I've started doing, I still let myself go through the drive-thru of the local establishment. I still let myself get a tea, but now I say unsweet. Yeah, it's not got the sugar in it. It's not giving me the dopamine of, what they call stress eating or stress indulging. But what I'm doing is I'm giving myself just that little bit of small discipline while still saying, okay, we can go get a tea, but we're going to make it unsweet. Small, repeatable habits. Too many people think Rome was built in a day, that it has to be. I've got to do this. I got to do that. Everything has to be ... We've got to check the boxes. Take a couple boxes and set those as your goals for the day. What are sustainable? What do you know you can do and get them done completely? It's easy to have half a dozen uncompleted routines, but versus having 2 or maybe 3 that you can lock in day by day and completely shut them down, get them done, and finish them. The finished product is what keeps us moving along. Unfinished goals, because we stack too many, those are what come into our mind every day. They keep us up at night. I didn't get that done, I wanted to, and our mind starts running like a hamster wheel. What these are, they're micro goals that we need to focus on. Micro goals that we can stack. Can you get up a little bit earlier? Will you get up a little earlier? Will you go to the gym? And don't worry about starting off saying, I've got to put in a whole hour. I do it. I didn't do it when I first started. And now I've enjoyed the process. I look forward to the process. Go to the gym, sign up. Do 1 set of reps. Build on it. A lot of people go in and they see everybody else just flat getting it, and then they think they don't have the potential. We all have the potential. We've just got to start off with a sustainable goal and build on it. Discipline is not something that we just, boom, I got it. It's learned. And we learn it by stacking small micro goals. So 10 to 20 minutes a day. 10 to 20 minutes out of every 24-hour day. It's not much. Look for places that you can tweak a routine. Maybe get up 30 minutes earlier. I've learned 30 minutes does not mess with most people's routine. It doesn't mess with them psychologically. Then what you realize, you can say, well, instead of 6, I'm getting up at 5:30. Congratulations, you're part of the 5 o'clock club. You're getting up earlier. And then eventually move it back to straight up 5 o'clock. Then before you know it, you say, wow, I'm up a whole hour earlier and it's not messing with me. What are opportunities throughout the day that you can take 10 to 20 minutes to work on 1 or 2 things? Readjust, refocus, simplify it, and make it sustainable. Build the mental muscle. Just like people go to the gym to build their traps, their biceps, their thigh muscles, their glutes. There's this thing up here that we've got to work on the most. And it is the most complex thing ever created. It's more powerful than any supercomputer. It's our mind. That brain between our ears, that mental muscle that we've got to work on every day. We've got to work on emotional control, stress management, and we have to use that gained knowledge to create resilience. Resilience is what builds discipline. Taking those small little increments and building and stacking. Remember I said those micro goals. Stack them and build them. That way we show our mind over time we really are resilient. Because the thing is, we have got to regain control. Less doom scrolling. Have you ever found yourself sitting there for 30 to 45 minutes and you're just scrolling and you don't even know why you're scrolling? You're just and you're not even watching the whole video. You're not even reading the whole post. We're giving up that time. Instead of creating calmness, we're scrolling out of need to escape. We've got to calmly and slowly dial back that scrolling, that needless scrolling that's not productive, it's not healthy, it's not benefiting anything. And we've got to protect our focus. Wherever focus goes, Tony Robbins says, wherever focus goes, energy flows. And a lot of times, if you're feeling completely burnt out, it's because your energy is not going where your focus is. And you're not focused on what you're putting everything into. So with that, start with fewer but healthier habits. What are 1 or 2 things that you can dial back in on and make them sustainable? There's something you can think about today. There's something with your schedule. There's something with your eating. Like for me, no sweet tea, get unsweet. I'm still getting sweet. I still get to go through the drive-through. My brain says, hey, that's great. But then eventually my mind is starting to think, well, wait a minute. I don't need the sweet tea. Okay, the tea is healthier for me. I just built a level of resiliency against the emptyless calorie sugar that's in the sweet tea. Something similar to that, 10 to 20 minutes every day. What is something you guys can take out of that? Create the discipline without self-destruction, guys. Creating self-discipline is not difficult. It is time-consuming. It will take effort. But discipline slowly built through calm, sustainable growth should never be self-destructive. You should not feel like you're dying. So today, I just want to encourage you on this mental moment. I want to encourage you. What are some things today that you can build some truly sustainable habits? What are some things that you know you can make the middle road transition like I did with the sweet tea? You like the tea? Okay, just go get unsweet. Well, I don't really have time to go work out for a whole hour. Can you go in today and just put in 1 or 2 sets? Put in the reps. Start building that mental muscle because your brain will start noticing the repetition. Even though they're small, they will stack and the big results will follow. You stack enough micros and you'll get a large macro vision complete. So guys, I want to encourage you today, slow but sustainable growth and stack those wins. Guys, live life, love life, and from the depths of my soul, climb out of that foxhole. Great day, people.